I'm Heather Dawson, and welcome to Coast to Coast. Well, Oahu's North Shore is one of Hawaii's most extraordinary destinations. Sacred valleys, world-famous beaches, and some of the best food you'll find anywhere in the islands. Now, you may have been putting off a trip to Hawaii because of what you saw on the news lately. State Representative Sean Quinlan represents Oahu's North Shore, and he has a message from the locals about what's actually happening on the coastline right now, and why this summer may be the smartest time to book.
The images that went viral this spring showed one small corner of a 17-mile coastline. What they didn't show is what I see every day. Small businesses that never stop showing up, beaches that are calm and beautiful, and a community that is ready to welcome you. This summer, every visit matters, and the North Shore of Oahu is ready for you. Waimea Valley is a sacred, living botanical garden with a stunning waterfall at its heart and one of the most culturally significant sites on Oahu.
The community recognizes Waimea Valley as a very special place, and they were very active in preserving this valley. 5,000 plants, 40 different gardens, a tour of world flora and fauna in an hour and a half.
And welcome to Kahuku Farms. Our families have been farming out here on the North Shore for over 115 years.
One of the features that we have out here that people just love is our local Hawaiian acai. We're the only farm today that we know of that actually grows and serves an island-grown acai bowl, and you can see it right where you're eating it.
You can see it all from start to finish. I think we've created something truly special and unique here.
And let's not forget Haleiwa Town's roadside shrimp trucks, legendary shave ice, and local boutiques that have been part of this community for generations.
If you're looking for an incredible experience, the Ritz-Carlton Oahu Turtle Bay is like no place else in the world. Stunning natural beauty, 1,300 acres, 5 miles of beaches, golf, horseback riding, and memories that will last you a lifetime.
You heard it from the locals, and now you're hearing it from me. The North Shore and all of Hawaii are ready to welcome you this summer for the trip of a lifetime.
The locals from the North Shore and all of Hawaii are ready for you this summer. To start exploring deals and start planning your trip, visit hawaiispecialoffers.com.
The pressure is on for Avedisian, but the lead, the breathing room is there. Coming through 3, going to 4. Off of the final corner, big super late model World Series win for Jade Avedisian.
At an age where many young ladies are just trying to figure out their pathway in life, Central California's Jade Avedisian seems to have found her home behind the wheel of a race car. Jade, as with many of today's young racers, got the passion ignited early in life, thanks to some encouragement from her father. And while there was some hesitancy at first, Jade is now virtually full throttle on a career in the world of racing.
Yeah, so my dad used to work on dirt sprint cars growing up. So when I was born, I was just introduced super young because of him, and he bought me a quarter midget when I was 4, and I didn't like it at first. I tried to get when I was 7, and then it's that. So I hit quarter midgets for a few, or 3-4 years, and then switched to dirt when I was 11-ish, and did that till I was basically 17, 18, now I'm 19 now. So just a crazy time, I guess, a career so far, but just started for having fun, and now it's going to turn into this.
Jade's success in the open wheel ranks created a whole lot of attention with her savvy and aggressive driving style, which led her to capture the 2023 Extreme Midget Outlaw Series, being the very first female ever to capture a national championship in dirt racing. With that kind of success, it broke open a door to be signed with Toyota Racing Development, which is now putting her on a path to move up the ranks in the world of NASCAR.
Yeah, it's been great. I signed with them. They did 2023, and it feels like family now. So just grateful to be a part of such a good team, a strong team, and just excited for the opportunities.
With the recent switch to pavement racing, success is already beginning to show, with recent wins in a super late model stock car, which has now moved Jade up the ranks in the ARCA Menard Series on the national level. And while there's been some adjustments in the upgrade, Jade is gaining more confidence that she hopes will carry her to racing in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Yeah, I mean, it's far for sure. I have to do a really good job, and you have to be with really good teams and good cars to show your abilities. So yeah, I mean, it's really far, but I have no doubt in my mind if I keep doing my job, and it just comes down to winning. You have to win to get there, and just got to focus on that.
So in a macho world with much testosterone floating around, don't be surprised to see Jade Avedisian have her say on who will be leading the pack on race day. From Phoenix, Arizona, this is J.R. Ibarra for Coast to Coast.
And coming up, we've got the best of entertainment and David Wylie's new podcast. All this and more when we come back.
Stay tuned to find out how you can get the latest in diabetes technology at little or no cost from US Med. Avoid complications like nerve damage, kidney failure, eye and cardiovascular problems. US Med CGM systems offer round-the-clock glucose monitoring in real time, provide alerts, and help users avoid painful finger sticks. US Med works with most insurers, Medicare, and offers a money-back guarantee. Call 800-778-7027.
How'd it happen?
She showed up dead on arrival.
This never gets easier.
It does when you call CarShield before your car breaks down. Look at these prices. The camshaft, transmission, engine.
Don't people know? A plan through CarShield could protect up to 5,000 parts and systems.
You hate to see it.
An out-of-warranty car is going to break down eventually.
Right, which is why they need a plan through CarShield.
Best of all, you'll get access to CarShield's concierge service, who can even help you find a mechanic near you.
They're notifying the family.
Poor guy. He doesn't even know what's coming.
Another victim of senselessly expensive repair bills. Can't save them all.
But we can keep trying. Didn't have to end this way. If he'd have just called CarShield before his car broke down.
Exactly.
CarShield has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau and was voted America's most trusted auto protection company. It's time to call CarShield now. Call 800-228-5820.
Homeowners, when your AC dies in the middle of the summer or your fridge goes out fully stocked, did you make the right call? This is what a home without a warranty looks like. And this is one with a plan through HomeSafe. A home warranty from HomeSafe can save homeowners thousands on expensive repairs or replacements on over 20 home systems and appliances. So the choice is simple, especially if you like saving money.
Make the money-saving call to HomeSafe now. 800-244-5049.
Our very own David Wylie's new podcast, Dave Wants to Know, takes listeners behind the stories of the people, well, that Dave wants to know about. This time, he's turning the microphone on me as we talk about my career, the show, and how it all began. Let's take a look.
I've done some red carpet, and that's a little, you're trying to get the celebrities to come over to you, and it's kind of, you have to yell out little bit, and it's hard. It's a little degrading. I don't know. It's kind of hard. And I don't know if I'm the best at it. And we were doing the Critics' Choice Awards, and of course, Clint Eastwood is coming down.
It's said that if you stop being curious, you stop growing. I'm David Wylie. This is Dave Wants to Know.
Well, hello everyone and welcome. Today we are joined by a familiar face who has spent over 2 decades bringing the best of travel, technology, human interest stories right into our living rooms. As the host of First California Life and Coast to Coast, she has mastered the art of the lifestyle deep dive, showing us the people and places that make our world vibrant. Please join me in welcoming the award-winning host and storyteller, Heather Dawson. Hi, Heather.
David, so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. Heather and I work together on occasion now on Coast to Coast, and I enjoy that very much. Tell me how that show came about.
Well, I actually started the show because I'm from Texas originally. And, you know, in Texas, everyone's very prideful of being Texan, and every house has a star and a flag. And so I thought, you know, we really should promote California and why California is so great. And that's how we started originally Southern California Life. And it was only on a local LA station. And then in 2017, we syndicated, and because we were doing stuff out of California, we changed the name to Coast to Coast. So, but it does skew more toward California, and really that's what it is, kind of the best of travel, best of lifestyle, things within the state.
Television and just media in general has changed so much since when we first came up.
Yes.
How are you coping with that change?
I really couldn't do the show the way I am doing the show if we hadn't been able to progress, you know, all of the communication and the streaming. And, you know, when I first started syndicating the show, I was FedExing tapes, you know, to the TV stations. And now it's an email, you know, with a Dropbox link. And, you know, just the way we've been able to streamline, and all the people that contribute to the show, you know, they're all over the world, really, and they can just digitally send it in.
So how do you keep the show fresh? You've been doing it for a long time.
I really, honestly, we get so many wonderful press releases sent to us from all of the PR companies, and they're very savvy. They know about, you know, I start getting stuff for Valentine's Day in, you know, 3 months ahead, you know, and they start pitching us. So we get pitched a lot, and that helps, you know, with what we want to cover. And it's usually lifestyle related. And then honestly, it's what, you know, we've already been covering and things that we're into. Sometimes I'm even surprised of what will trend well, because now we have the whole social media aspect. So it used to be just what airs on TV, but now we take it and we put it out on TikTok and Instagram Reels and Facebook. It's very interesting to me what things that go viral, you know, that maybe I didn't think would, and then they do. So, I mean, I like that aspect of the show.
Can you tell us a couple of maybe favorite interviews or favorite moments that you've had?
We do some red carpet. You're trying to get the celebrities to come over to you. And we were doing the Critics' Choice Awards. And of course, Clint Eastwood is coming down. And I had just read the Barbara Walters book. And she talks in her book about how her biggest regret was that he asked her out on a date, and she didn't get to go out with him on a date, or turned him down and had to leave for some assignment. So he was walking over toward me, and I'm all ready. I'm all excited to ask my question. And that's about the time they started letting more influencers and different media on the red carpet. And there was somebody very young, and I'm not kidding, she elbowed me, like to where it hurt, elbowed me out of the way and pushed me like straight out of the movies. And I thought, oh, shoot, I'm not going to be able to. And he said in a very Clint Eastwood voice, he looked over at her and he said, "You need to get some manners." And it was so classic. And then I got to ask my question. And I don't know, when you do those events and they kind of all run together, and then you have some moments that just stay with you.
I want people to watch Coast to Coast if they haven't seen it. Where can they find it?
Definitely go to the website. It's coasttocoast.tv, and we're at coasttocoast.tv. So Instagram, all the socials, but on the website, there's a where to watch, and it just tells you all the TV stations that we're on and the social media handles, and they can even watch your segments too, David. So we love having you on the show.
I learned some things I didn't know about you. Some I did, some I didn't. Thanks for being with us.
Of course, anytime.
You've been listening to Dave Wants to Know with David Wylie. A special thanks to Heather Dawson, producer and host of Coast to Coast. Check out their show at coasttocoast.tv. We appreciate you tuning in to Dave Wants to Know. Please subscribe, share, and comment. We'll see you next time.
Why can I not become a British officer?
Because you are not British, George.
There must be a path.
There is not for you.
Go dig my grave.
I sense a storm looming over the Oʻahu territories.
I could go there, survey it for you.
So you have ambition.
Since the Crown sent me to serve, I've yet to have a good experience with a colonist. I look forward to changing your opinion.
Much of that territory is unexplored. It's wild, unpredictable, and dangerous.
What are you called? George Washington.
Whose fort is that?
It's the French. And land claimed by the British Crown. Demand the French leave.
Who does own this land, if not the one who has the will to tame it? Tell your king we will never leave.
Then they will force you to leave.
Oh.
These are not the open battlefields to which you're accustomed.
I have fought in a great many battlefields.
Not in the New World, sir.
If you fail, I'll have a colonial to blame.
This is a direct order, and we will obey it! Fire!
It's not your fault, George.
Major Washington. You lost.
You started a war!
George, there's no fairness here.
That is not the way the world works. Then someone should remake it.
Choose your path. Make it yours.
Forward!
And prove them wrong.
In theaters July 3rd. Celebrate America's 250th anniversary. Buy tickets now at angel.com/Washington.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Homeowners, when your AC dies in the middle of the summer or your fridge goes out fully stocked, did you make the right call? This is what a home without a warranty looks like. And this is one with a plan through HomeSafe. A home warranty from HomeSafe can save homeowners thousands on expensive repairs or replacements on over 20 home systems and appliances. So the choice is simple, especially if you like saving money.
Make the money-saving call to HomeSafe now. 800-244-5049.
Stay tuned to find out how you can get the latest in diabetes technology at little or no cost from US Med. Avoid complications like nerve damage, kidney failure, eye and cardiovascular problems. US Med CGM systems offer round-the-clock glucose monitoring in real time, provide alerts, and help users avoid painful finger sticks. US Med works with most insurers, Medicare, and offers a money-back guarantee. Call 800-778-7027.
And now it's our best of entertainment. Reality TV watch Love Island USA is taking over social media, with new bombshell Caleb McDaniel quickly becoming a fan favorite as Casa Amor shakes up the villa and leaves viewers guessing who will stay together. In Music Moment, Olivia Rodrigo is making headlines after announcing Daisy Chain Fields, her new all-female music festival coming to Irvine this summer. The star-studded lineup includes Chappell Roan, Doechii Mitski, and special guest Stevie Nicks. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce continue to spark headlines as fans closely follow the couple's next chapter and speculate on what could be the biggest celebrity wedding of the year. Southern Charm filming is underway for a new season of Southern Charm, with Vanita Aspen returning to Charleston after a dramatic year of friendship fallouts, relationship rumors, and personal growth.
Hi, I'm Elise Thurston with Coast to Coast TV. It started with what seemed like a typical headache after a teen returned from a weekend trip. But within 24 hours, that healthy, active teen was gone, lost to meningococcal meningitis. Today, we're joined by the teen's mother, Leslie Meyer, who is turning her grief into advocacy. Also joining us to educate families about prevention is Dr. Megan Carlson, Director of Health Services for Indianapolis Public Schools. Dr. Carlson, what are the symptoms of meningitis parents should watch for in teens, and what are potential outcomes?
So first, thank you so much for having us. We're excited to be here on behalf of Sanofi to talk about meningococcal meningitis. So this is a bacteria that can inflame the membranes that cover the brain and the spinal column. So common symptoms include a sudden fever, a stiff neck, severe headache. Other symptoms can vary, but can include nausea, vomiting, confusion, and fatigue. So very serious and potentially devastating disease.
And Dr. Carlson, why is vaccination so important for adolescents and teens?
So routine vaccination during adolescence is one of the most effective ways to prevent against meningococcal meningitis in teens. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends 2 doses, one between the ages 11 and 12, and then a booster dose at age 16. So the goal is prevention, to get that vaccine before they're in those high-risk areas and like right around teen time.
Well, thank you so much, Leslie and Dr. Carlson. I really appreciate hearing your story.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back to Coast. I'm Lisa Spalla. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death for men and women in the United States and worldwide. Now, an updated guideline for a leading contributor to heart disease has been released by heart health organizations, providing guidance to healthcare providers on diagnosing and managing the condition. Joining us now is cardiologist Dr. Dharmesh Patel. Welcome, doctor.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. Can you first tell us what is the leading contributor to heart disease?
Yes, one of the most important risk factors for heart disease, which is the #1 killer in America, is high cholesterol. And, 80% is primarily preventable. And the LDL, the cholesterol, basically increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. And 1 in 4 Americans is touched by high cholesterol, or another word is hyperlipidemia. So it's really important. And a lot of my patients talk about diet and exercise as a very important piece, which it is. But unfortunately, diet only accounts for about 25% of the cholesterol in our body. 75% of the cholesterol is what our body makes. So the point is, cholesterol is a very important guideline factor, and that affects the risk of cardiovascular events like heart attack and stroke. And remember, high cholesterol has no voice. Your heart attack could be your last symptom. And so with that being said, 51% of patients feel great the day before they have their heart attack. So really, this is something that really needs key attention to our population. With that being said, I'm really excited there are therapies, statins and non-statin therapies, which are safe and effective, which can reduce your LDL by 20 to 60%. So the key point here is, look, start screening at an early age, start talking to your healthcare professional, use websites like statinalternatives.info if you cannot take a statin, because there are many other options out there that can make a change in your health. And remember, we do not want to be a statistic. We want to be proactive rather than reactive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for being here. Can you first tell us what is the leading contributor to heart disease?
So
Thank you so much for that crucial information and for all your work. Thank you, Dr. Patel, for Coast to Coast. I'm Lisa Spalla.
And that wraps up this episode of Coast to Coast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. Make sure you follow us on our social media. See you next time.